Hello and welcome to this Backwards Compatible Comics View. Today we're looking at Black Canary issue number 7, coming out from DC Comics, with words and story by Brenden Fletcher, pencils and inks by Annie Wu, and colours by Lee Loughridge. Now this is the end of an arc, and it's a great story. Obviously, for those not in the know, Canary Wolf is a superhero in DC Universe. She's also a member of a band, and that's something which plays quite nicely into the story. I think in the last month or so, not been the greatest time for music, really. A lot of unfortunately people whose heroes have passed away and deceased, and all the rest of it. So, but to have a musical based comic is a really nice sort of, I know it feels like a nice thing to have in the back pocket. And this is kind of related to music, obviously, with the Canary with the Canary herself, from Dinah. She's in a band. She's also saving the world. Now this is a story based on her using her voice to defeat a foe, and it's a really nice end of arc. It feels very much everything's tied together. I don't think you need to read the whole arc to really get the gist of this issue, but it does help, so it is something to think about. Obviously we are beginning to obviously with issue 7, I think the English Paul, the trade copy, sorry, I do apologise. The trade copy is due out soon, so that's quite a handy thing. So if you wanted to go for the whole run, then it's there to have, and I think that comes out on the 2nd of March, so not that long, only a month away. But don't neglect reading this issue. I think just as a standalone to see what Black Canary's about, what the whole scheme of her whole storyline's about, and also just who Dinah is in herself. I think it's a great read, just to give you that little bit of a grounding in the character. So definitely worth having a look at. As the whole run for Black Canary goes, again, I do think it's a strong thing to look at, and again, a nice, interesting character. The art by Annie Wu is wonderful. Lots of angles, lots of shadows and everything else. And then once you throw in Lee Loughridge, who I do know from know a bit more from Deadly Class, but he just seems to be able to do music colouring. I know that sounds strange, but he does seem to be able to pick up a tone really, really well, and this issue is absolutely great, and it is a great demonstration of what this series is about. So definitely worth a look if you're into that sort of scene. Again, great female lead character, lots of action, and again the musical overtones are there for all to see. So definitely worth a read. Take care, thank you very much, and good night.